piano hinge we're going to use for the base of the Mini Deputy. So we're going to cut two of these off to use. There we go. Okay, so really important for this hinge to be straight, so we'll just kind of square it up here. There we go. We use our Vicks bit again. There we go. And then I'll use my combination square to set the top hinge. Best to get this side done first, I think. Measure number 8 by 1/2 inch, which work best with this Vicks bit that I've got. They make different sizes. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now to get this right, we're just going to go like so to make sure that we get the top hinge in the same spot. Okay. Just like that. That's how we'll do that. And then I'll square it up. Okay. Alright, YouTube. Well, because I'm using scrap that I've got, and these were the only screws I had, I kind of knew this was going to happen, but the hinges work. Doesn't go flat because I should have used I had to use a flat head screw, a wood screw, but I don't have any, and I didn't feel like going to the store, and you know, it doesn't matter. If it was furniture, I would be worried about it, but for this, for now, this will work. But there's the base to the Mini Deputy. Now my plan is to go in up here now on this end, and we're going to drill some 3/8 inch holes here, put some 3/8 inch dowels in. So I'll put one here, and one here, and then once we get those in, we'll use the dowel centering pins that I've shown you before. I'll show you again, and that'll mark the top piece, which is right here. And I'll drill 3/8 inch holes into the top here. In fact, what I might do is put the I'll figure it out. I don't know which side I'm going to put the pins in solid, the dowels. But that's the way it'll work. And that'll hold that back piece. So, I think the concept's going to work. We'll find out soon. Okay, Mini Deputy time. I've got it now mounted onto my little roll around. So the idea is like that. And I'm going to store this up on top here. Maybe. We'll see if it's going to fit with the headstock on. I did pull the part for the table because I want room for the planer. Kind of decided that might be what I'm going to do with this mini deputy is I'm going to have my planer mounted on it, and the jointer. So, because when I start dimensioning wood, it'd be nice to have both of those available and the saw, so that I can just, instead of having to switch back and forth, I can just go ahead and dimension wood all at one time. Morning, YouTube, or is it afternoon? I don't know. Alright, let's see. Let's see my mini deputy. Okay, I think that captures pretty much most of it. I got to get a cover yet. I haven't bolted this down yet. We got to do some horizontal boring because I want this sitting on top of with some dowels into the base to help hold it in place. But for storage, my plan is going to be like that. This piece here, that's what I thought. Well, I planned on storing over there, but I don't think it will. But we'll come up with a way to store this off to the side, and I didn't plan this out very well, did I? I'm going to get the flathead screw so that fits flatter, but this will go right against here. So I got to figure out that. Darn it, I forgot about the head. Well, oh, I just realized something. I know what I can do. Maybe if I stored the head a little bit higher. It's not quite as heavy. There we go. Maybe that'll be how we'll do it. There we go. So, maybe I'll make a mark on the tubes on where to keep the headstock, so that can mount up there, and now it's all, that was my idea. I got a little more work to do yet, but it can now roll around to get out of the way. I'm going to store it, let's see if we'll be able to see this. Let's store it back in here. I've got an opening right back in here, so I'm going to roll it right into there, and then it'll be out of the way, vertical like that, and not take up that much room. So I'll show you the horizontal boring on putting the dowel pins into here. I have decided I'm going to glue them into here, so I'll put one here, and then one out here. 3 with the weight. 3 might be enough to support it. I'll see how that goes. It'd be definitely only 3 would be easier to be able to drop it in place. So there's my mini deputy idea, and on the last one I didn't tell you, so I didn't have everything, but I cut off 16 inches. I cut off. So I don't believe there's enough room though for the planer, just FYI. And that's okay because it works on the main, and with the planer hooked in, it's not that much. It can go up to 4,000 RPM, so in a pinch, if I needed to cut something with the saw and the planer on, I could do that, or just slide the headstock off to a little bit to break the union connection. So not a big deal. It may end up only being then the jointer, which I definitely would want to have kind of separate anyway. So the jointer, and I could put the bandsaw on, but also I could put the belt sander on and just keep, so we'll keep on going. Everything looks like all of my accessories except for the saw and the planer will work on this with 16 inches cut off.